That's it. The auction is actually live on this bike, which means you can go bid on it right now, and the auction ends on August the 4th. And we're here with the man himself, Andy Smith, who built this bike. Andy went through, like we've said, a number of times, did an entire engine rebuild on this bike, and the stage that it's at now is that we've done a bunch of break-in heat cycles. We changed the oil on it. Oil looked good. So
valve adjustment?
Yeah, valve adjustment. So it's really at a good place right now. And before we dive more into the details of the auction on this, I want to run a recap on everything that this bike has been through and everything that you did. So let's roll that now. What you're looking at on this stand is the beginning of something amazing.
I was 10 years old watching my brother go up and jump these things. So I was 12 when I built my first motor.
So what you're gonna see in this 4-part video series is this going from just a basic frame to an entire bike.
I'm not gonna be doing any painting on this. I will do some touch up to make it blend. It will be wet sanded, it will be polished, there'll be new adhesives.
There are tons and tons of genuine, actually new old stock, old school Honda parts in here. So opening up this original genuine Honda bag, you can see some valve springs right there. Actual Honda fork gaiters, grips, cables. Oh, I love this one. You showed me this a moment ago. A new piston.
New rings. So everything is gonna get replaced in this thing. Every seal, all new clutch plates. We are overboring this. We're not using a stock size piston, so I'm going 3 over. The cases will be split. The transmission, everything comes out. Oh, these bars even feel great. Oh my gosh.
It's good to see this thing rolling around. We've been working on this for months. You guys probably...
We haven't been working on it.
Andy's been working on it for months while we text him every day and we're like, what's going on with the trail? And now we get to see it rolling around.
So what a journey this bike has been through from when you picked it out of your stash of CT70 frames in your yard, and it was just a frame with a pile of parts next to it, to this.
Here it is. Now this is, this build means a lot.
It's a massive thanks to you, Andy. Also a massive thanks to your family for putting up with us being there.
Now this has been good.
and again, a huge thanks to Scott at Rider Justice, and we're really looking forward to raising some money for BikerDown. And while we're here, let's go ahead and show a few things on the bike. So initially, while we've been doing some of the break-in miles, we were waiting on a new 6-volt battery because those have just been hard to get.
Yep.
Now it's got the new battery. So
got the horn working.
Tiny little Honda horn that we've got going on there. We've also got
a tail light on.
The brake light, so it's got its initial just running light mode.
Pull the brake lever.
You pull the brake lever and it brightens right up. So there you can see the headlights on. You got high and low beam that you switch here on the bar, and yeah, I mean it's just the neatest little bike.
Silky smooth.
Yeah, it's amazing just how everything on this bike feels. Alex commented on before, and it really is spectacular. The lever feel on this is exactly like it would be from the factory, and I know you've said before that takes a lot of work.
That takes a lot of work to get that to work like that. All new brakes, all new bearings, all new cables.
These bikes are so awesome. The fact that you can fold the handlebars down. This is such an easy bike to transport because it weighs 140 pounds, I think. I mean, it's just the most portable little bike ever, perfect to go camping. So it's a spectacularly durable, reliable bike. This has lasted for generations as it sits now, and it'll last for generations again.
Whoever gets this bike is going to be able to go another 52 years easily.
Kids.
You're not only getting the coolest mini bike in the world, you get the best conversation piece. Anywhere you ride this thing, you're going to strike up a conversation. Somebody's going to go, oh, wait, I had one of those.
Yeah, like we've covered, I mean, those are the many, many reasons that we love these bikes, and even the most experienced riders like yourself still can do a ton on these bikes to develop their skills even further and to just have a blast. And I know there's a lot of people out there that have these bikes from their childhood, that have memories of them, and they've still got the bikes kicking around, and they would love to be able to get into contact with you.
I'm going to make it real easy. CT70HR@gmail.com. I do have a lot of parts, but I save my parts for customers that have me do services on their Trail 70s. So I don't really make it a habit of selling parts. But I can get information, I can get resources, I can pass along stuff like that. I'll answer what questions I can. If you have work you want done, same thing, you can contact me on that same email.
Yeah, and Andy is just a fantastic resource for it. And I know there have been a couple of suppliers for people that do their own work on these bikes that you would recommend.
Yes, CHP Motorsports was the first one. That's with the seat, the cables. A few other parts that I got from them. Beatrice Cycle in Nebraska, or dratv.com, is where a good third or more of the parts for this build, the motor, all came from them. And then the last one is hondanuts.com. These guys are in the Northeast. In the Buffalo area, I think, is where they're at, and they have a phenomenal stash of NOS, new old stock parts. The parts aren't going to be around forever, so get them while they're here, because they'll be gone, and that's when the fun stops.
The auction, like I said, started already. Auction is up, you can bid. It ends on Thursday, August 4th, and then once this bike is sold, shipping is going to be up to the buyer to organize. It is a small bike, so it's not a difficult thing to ship. You also have the option to come here to the office, pick up the bike in person, and you can meet the team, and we'll show you everything that there is to see on this bike. Bike also comes with an original, period correct Honda owner's manual that will tell you how to do every little bit of maintenance, anything that you could possibly want to do to this bike as an owner, because this is back when vehicles were actually made to be maintained by the owner, which is fantastic. I wish it was still like that. Yeah, and this, because it's an old bike and it's a trail bike, it's not street legal. It comes with a bill of sale. That's how it came back in the day from the factory, no title. So this will sell with a bill of sale just like it did back in 1970. Mm-hmm. Well, Andy, we can't say thanks enough for the work that you did. I mean, over 75 hours of your very skilled labor going into making this mechanically perfect, but also just such a beautiful bike to look at. So,
man, it was my honor to do this for you guys, for Rider Justice, and the charity that this is going.
Yeah, for BikerDown.
Yeah,
I mean,
BikerDown. I couldn't be more honored to do this. And it's not like it's a big deal for me. I have 17 more of these, folks.
Yeah. Happy bidding. I hope that this bike
good luck, everybody.
Pull some good money to go to a good cause.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, and we're going to be really sad to see it go. And the auction is on TFLbids.com, so go check it out right now.